wake up yawning. Yesterday was a good day, but now I got to move on it. So I'm thinking as I brush my fronts, is it time to back some grub or time to call a stunt? But what I really want is the best of both. So I'ma get my eats on and back some foods to smoke. No joke, I got some time on my hands. And when I kick the hen out, I'ma go call my man.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I want to get paid when I rhyme.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I want to get paid when I rhyme. Yo, it's on, Hen's gone, Jimmy's cool now. So I'ma ring this nigga to see what's up with this fool now. Nobody answered, he didn't pick up. Maybe he wasn't home or he was trying to stab some guts. What's up? Now I'm stuck with nothing to do. But the day is still young, it's just 2:15. In the PM, I'm looking for the PM. Up on the app, just checking if I see him. Just cruising by, so we can get on this next mission for some sweet potato pie. Don't ask why, cause I don't wanna lie. I'm bypassing chicken heads to make doves fry. Check it out.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I wanna get paid when I rhyme.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I wanna get paid when I rhyme.
Another day, another one.
Out in New York, the same shit is going on.
Another day, another gone.
Out in New York, the same shit is going on.
Another day, another one.
Out in New York, the same shit is going on.
Another day, another gone.
Out in New York, the same shit is going on.
No signs of L, 2 hours passed. Now I'm thinking that I kicked out that chicken too fast. Now I gotta find something to do, but first I'ma go to the store and buy me a brew. Ski, that's how it be. See, when I'm chillin', get intoxicated, talk shit to women. It's a given fact. If you're stacked and trying to share your cat, I'll be down for that. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's
From
on.
the late night to the break of dawn. One more day and my life is gone. From the late night to the break of dawn. One more day and my life is gone.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I wanna get paid when I rhyme.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I wanna get paid when I rhyme.
This is a brand new day.
I got to live one day at a time.
This is a brand new day.
Cause I wanna get paid when I rhyme.
There it is. Jesus. I even looked over. I'm like, yeah, it's plugged in. Because it was something else that was plugged in. Wow. What is happening? Holy fuck, have I been busy, dude. I haven't had a chance to breathe. Freeload Joe. That right there, when you said no flour for me, when you said that, it brought back like memories. I can never imagine. Well, I told you guys, in my 20s, whatever, I was like, I couldn't imagine a day without any flour, dude. Like, it wasn't happening. Like, I'd be running the neighborhood at fucking 1 through 2 in the morning, making sure I had something for tomorrow. I'm not saying, whatever. From legal people. I mean, on legal terms. But anyway, what's happening? So, there's a lot of shit going on around the FPV hood. Number one, I forgot to get my shit started here. My thingamajigbob. Give me 2 seconds and I will get that ready. We'll leave that chill for a second. But anyway, so for starters, bad for life, good and complicated. The F421 is a motherfucker, and it was before. The G071 and apparently the E230 handle it very well without any issues at all. The F421 for some reason has... I'm not in the science of it. Pete is, and we're trying to figure that out. There's glitch filters and there's filtering, in ESCs and stuff, and it makes it kind of hard to isolate the issue. It's flyable. Don't get me wrong. We want to make sure, everything is tight. Yeah. I don't want to get too much into detail on it because I can't, because I'm not qualified. There's just, I don't know what it is. I mean, he can understand that a little better. I test it. I give him the data. I tell him what's up, and he's gonna figure it out. So, and this is on DShaw 2400. Anything at 600 all day long. Am32 is gold. On whatever the latest firmware is, it's 2.2.1.2 is gravy and good. I think the next firmware that will be released will be 2.1.5, I believe. Hopefully, get it solved. There's just a hiccup with it. It's really weird, man. It's really, really weird. It's fucking weird, dude. I don't get it. No, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I know. But, I mean, I have an idea, but that's, but, yeah. But we're getting there. I'm waiting on another ESC. Speaking of ESCs, Pete is sending me some ESCs, and I'm going to give away some stuff on the channel. Should be next week because it's shipped from Canada, so I don't know. So maybe next week. Just keep on the Discord, and I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated or whatnot. And then I'm gonna, whatever. Got some stuff going on or whatever. And wanted to hopefully we get all these bugs worked out. Stuff. This bug, it's like I said, it's really weird. But I think it has a lot. My opinion, you know, I don't want to dig myself a hole here or anything, but because there are a lot of people don't realize. You know, Madstech brought it up the other day, and I thought it was kind of ironic about how people don't realize that ESC firmware also have filters and are able to handle what command is going in or whatnot, and the amount of, you know, filtering and you know, whatever. Anyway, so a lot of people don't realize that. So you can't. Am32 is a little more raw, but the way Madstech was breaking it down, he kind of was like, it's just raw. He's just opening shit up. It's really not like that. There is a methodical process behind what he does, and he does it very well. So I didn't kind of like the way he kind of threw that out there, whatever. I'm not bashing or anything, I'm just saying. So like, yeah, DCC, he's a fellow tester. He's been testing for me also. He's had very great outcome, actually. Anyway, so yeah, it's just one of them things, but it'll get figured out. But what I was getting at, I kind of lost train of thought. Not train of thought, but I got distracted. But anyway, yeah. So, like, there's a thing called a glitch filter. When you get like in the 2400, DShot 2400, and when you remove that remove that glitch filter, it enables a lot of stuff to happen. So we're trying to figure something out there, and it's only with the F4 21 for some reason, and it's just so weird. But like I said, yeah. But anyway, it'll work out. You know, he's a smart dude, and he'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. But yeah. But so far so good. I mean, you guys saw that clip I just uploaded. That was within the process of tuning. That wasn't at full tune. I got a killer tune on it now. So yeah. But anyway, what hold on a second here. Let me get my ducks in a row. So I wanted to talk about a frame that's been getting a lot of attention in the FPV community, and I'll cut over to this. So this is it's FPV, right? Or fuck. Yeah, it's FPV. I'm only bringing this up because I'm so fucking irritated, dude. I am so irritated at this frame. And I'm going to tell you why. I run a 45-degree camera angle. And I've been flying it so long that I can't fly anything else. I want to try this frame out so bad, and I can't. It doesn't have, this is like a 15-degree, maybe 20-degree camera angle, maybe. It's not even like a 25, dude. And you don't, okay, you can, whatever, they might have extra things here. Okay, but look at the spacing here. You might get max 25 out of it. I run, like I said, a 45-degree camera angle. I know a lot of pilots that run a 45-degree plus camera angle. Phantom's one. I just think of one off the top of my head. But anyway, So this whole setup here, and I'm not I'm not bashing this frame. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I can't try it. With like, it wouldn't do me any good. It wouldn't do me any justice. And I fucking love everything about it. Other than that, when it comes to this, I don't know if they plan to do anything different. Maybe a different construction where you could do what you want with the camera angle. But as of now, there is like fucking nothing. Like, look at this here. Like, this is amazing. And this is an idea I had. I mean, not this exact idea. I had an idea of having metal clips folded in with tension on them, like tempered steel, you know, that shit that never bends. It just bends, you know, never, you know, loses its form. I had some of this, kind of the same idea, but I have a better idea now. But anyway, that was my original. This was like 5 months ago. I had this idea that I was gonna design a frame. I'm still working on it, but anyway, that's a whole different story. Anyway, so I like this idea that they have this where it sandwiches down and it pushes this foam out and creates this like buffer or like this insulated tight. What this kind of does for you here, I'm trying to show a little for this frame, even though it's not for me. But that doesn't mean it's not for you. So I give it 100% for everyone, whoever. Okay, I love everything about it. It's got premium 3K carbon. It's got the fucking squished X that I like. It's got everything going for it. The weight is there. The weight's not too bad. I think it's 140, I think. If I'm not mistaken. We'll get to that in a second. But anyway, this whole thing here, I fucking love. I love this because on impact, obviously what snaps an arm is a rigid hold on that arm, which gives it nothing, gives it no leeway. This will at least give it a little leeway. And that was my idea, not this idea. I'm talking about when I was talking. Never mind. Anyway, what I mean is, that's why when I had the metal clip idea, to where have them so rigid to where you could barely move them if you tried to with your hands, but on a hard fucking 70 mile an hour impact, you know, it'll just give just enough not to break the arm and not to like ever cause any vibration or anything like that. But that was a really good idea. I'm really digging this. I'm really digging it. Obviously the split deck design, I'm digging. It's just this, I couldn't, I'm actually blown away. And then when we get to the real deal breaker, well, that is the deal breaker, but what I really got to me was the mount process and that screw involved. Now, Drain Man did a video about it where he flies it. He said he was going to crash it and build it. I mean, look at this camera angle, dude. Look at the angle of this quad. Like when it's flying. Now that camera's looking straight ahead. Look at that. That's not enough attack for me, dude. This is my camera angle here. Just to give you an idea. This is my angle of attack. So you see that camera angle right there? That is the angle that I'm coming at you with a straight on camera angle. That is the angle. That right there. That is looking straight ahead for me. So like, yeah. But like I said, it's not for me. It's just not for me. For everybody else, yeah, okay. Or whatever. But there are others out there that, you know. Off axis, what's happening? But that is my only thing about it. And I'm like so upset because I want one. And I can't even buy one to entertain the idea because I won't be able to fly it. Have you ever seen me fly with a 25-degree camera angle? I could show you. I have a video of me trying. It was back when the first giveaway quad, or the second giveaway quad that I gave away. it had a 25-degree camera angle. I look like an idiot. I'm like floating real slow, and I don't know what to do with myself because I'm not used to that. I'm used to, in my muscle memory, my stick position, I'm used to where my quad and how fast my quad is when I take off. You know what I mean? So it would just never work out for me, ever. So I can't even entertain the idea. I can't even order it just to fucking fuck with it. Because what am I going to do? Hack away some of that plastic and jack the camera up? I guess I could. But then I thought about that. I'm like, well, how am I can't angle the action camera. The action camera is fixed where it's at. And maybe you might get like a slight whatever, but really it's fixed to where it goes into. It locks into that key and it locks. So like, kind of like at the same time, it's like, who are they to decide what camera angle we all should fly? In a sense, you know what I mean? Like when you build a frame and you're distributing it, you leave it up to, you gotta give the consumer options. You don't just say, like, I'm gonna build a fucking 2-speed fucking car and say, well, that's too bad. You know what I mean? Just, that's all you get. I don't know. It's probably a horrible analogy, but I don't know. Yeah, same here, Off Access. To you too, brother. I'm just here ranting on this frame. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put the fucking back over to what I was talking about. But anyway, I'm just going on a rant about this frame that I'm very upset about. And this is not, I'm not bashing it. I think it's an excellent frame. I think everyone, because not everyone flies a 45-degree camera angle. I'm just saying I'm part of that small percentage that is totally out on this, because us guys that fly 40 or 45, 50-degree camera angle, we can't fly this. It's not going to be viable for us. It's not even remotely close to anything that, you know. And that's a bummer because it's got so much going for it. So much going for it. And I, like I said, go get it. Fire Mike order one. Right on, dude. I can't wait to hear, you know, your feedback on it. But yeah, I just wanted to go in on a little, because every time I see somebody talk about it, I get fucking pissed. I'm like, well, I can't fucking use it. So I'm like, motherfucker. That exactly, bad for life. That's not, you know, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Because, dude, that don't even look any more than where it's at right now. That's like a 15-degree by looking at it. I'm pretty good at, anyway. I'm good at, I got a good eye for shit like that. And that right there looks about a 15-degree, maybe 20. It's definitely not 25 because I know what 25 looks like, okay? So who are they to decide what camera angle everyone should fly? That was a bad design choice, I think. Like, you know. Now, if they had different hoods you could order and different angles, all day long. And maybe that's something they're going to work on. I don't know. But, yeah, that's my gripe about it. Give me 1 second here. Forgot to get my camera up and running. Anyway, all right. Next thing I want to talk about. This 2,000 watt walks down. No, listen. I'm not saying, no, this frame, I recommend it to everyone out there. Try it, do it. I'm just saying for me, and anybody that runs any higher than like a 30-degree camera angle, this ain't gonna be for you. Because a lot of people don't realize, once you lock your muscle memory and your mind into a camera angle, you're there. That. Have you ever changed your camera angle after a while of flying? That'll fuck you up, man. It changes your whole. You have to have the same camera angle, man. So like, that it was just a weird thing when I first saw it. When Drayman first popped out with it, I went, what the fuck? And I'm like, surely they're gonna have like different hoods. I call it a hood or bonnet or whatever the fuck you wanna call it. I'm like, surely they gotta be doing something with that. No, that's it. I've been all over their website, I looked. Yeah. The 2 watt. What'd I say? 2,000 milliwatt. That's what I said. Well, it's 2 watt. Yeah. What are you doing, Preload Joe? You want to chime in? But yeah, it's just, so let me go to, because, anyway, I'm done harping on that. I'm just, I'm genuinely, like, upset about it. Like, it really bummed me out. And then I saw people, friends of mine are ordering it, and I'm like, well, I can't fucking order it. Like, I can't. The fuck? And it's got everything I like about it. Other than that thing. That's it. Right there. Everything is so sexy and you get raped. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. All right, let's go to... What is that called? Is it just 2 watt? I'm like having a brain fart. I can't remember the name of the camera system. Nothing's even popping up. What the fuck? Alright. Is it just on their website? Let's just go to their website. Let's see here. There it is, popped right up. Alright, so now there ain't nothing I'm gonna say obviously that Mads Tech or fucking anybody else hasn't covered. But this has got my attention because you all know I'm in the market for a secondary, like Vista and V2 are my baby. That's going to be probably my FPV system until something with lower latency comes around. And just is better all in general, okay? And affordable. The goggles being what are they? Hold on a second here. All right, let's just type in goggles X. They are, why wouldn't they just pop right up when I want to fucking pop them up? Like, what is going on here? Why wouldn't I, like, why can't I just type that in and just say, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeah, it walks now. That's what I want. Transmitter, unit, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, goggles. Why does it say $9.99? That's what threw me off. Okay. So, this is how I hate websites like this, dude. This is such bullshit. I said the goggles. Okay, $4.59. That's not bad, dude. That's actually a really good price. Now, I know they have their issues. I've noticed it's a firmware issue. They had an overheating issue, but I guess they fixed that problem. You get a heat sink, or now they come with the heat sink. Okay. But with the new 2 watt system, which I guarantee you it's not putting out 2 watts, maybe it's probably pushing 12 or 1,500 maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go back to Baldwin's review, Baldwin FPV, when he did his little thing and he was just going to like his normal ripping spots. He had the goggles X and he had the 1200 milliwatt hack or whatever. And he was flying around and doing his thing. And he couldn't go to half the spots he could go to on his Vista. Or O3, whatever. But you know, or 03, that's what it was. But if I'm not mistaken, I think he flies. Let's just check it out. I think he flies. I think he flies Walksnail now. Let's check it out. No mean to throw you out there, Baldwin. Alright, Alright, goggles 2. Alright, the proper DJI 03 experience and Walksnail shakedown. Washed up everything tries to Walksnail. Okay. Alright, so I think this is the video where he's talking about, I can't remember what he says actually. I think it, like in his end summary or conclusion, he was like the Goggles X weren't that bad or were good enough, and he was going to keep flying them. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's, there it is, right here. This is what he says about it.
All right, guys, so in conclusion, these are both great systems, DJI, Walksnail. Walksnail, you guys are doing a good job. I never had Walksnail early on, but I heard they've come a long way. And I just flew another pack with Walksnail, and with the patch antennas and everything, the video reception is good. Not as good as the 03, but it's good enough. Like I can really rock with this. So yeah, I'm happy. That's all I can say, guys. Till next time, see you later.
Well, and that's just a raw pilot's perspective, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, because I think his first experience, he was like, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? What I'm getting at is, so I'm thinking about a different FPV system. At 459, that's not bad for a secondary system, which could turn out to be my main system. I don't know. So I'm thinking about it. I didn't even check the price of the transmitter, the 2 watt. Where are you at? Where you be at? Is this it? I think that's it, ain't it? Yep, with the fan on top. So it is, yeah, 2 watt max, long range. Now, wonder what, okay, since we have a fan on top of this, what are the dimensions of this? We also got to make sure it's going to fit in an Apex. I mean, comfortably. Because I run certain things, you got your strap. I have, well, that's pretty thick. But let's see here. Okay. So what in total? So it's 18 millimeter in total? Really? Just seemed like it was more than that. What is this figure? Oh, okay, never mind. Jesus. All right, so it's 18 millimeter in total. So in an Apex, ooh, that's going to be damn close, dude. That is going to be damn close. Hold on, I gotta calibrate this thing. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's go to the camera. No. I'm doing that wrong. Fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Jesus. Alright. Let me make sure I get this thing zeroed out, dude. Alright. Zeroed out. Right there. Alright, here we go. $19.2 20. It's basically 20. Like just under whatever. So, man, that's a tight squeeze, dude. That's a real tight squeeze. Yeah, that's tight. For an apex. Just catching up on chat here real quick. No, off axis, you couldn't 3D print a housing for that. That is like injected, molded, like an ABS material. It's like a real tough plastic. Yeah, you could, like, I guess, but you'd have to prep your printer to print ABS. I mean, it would have to, I don't know. I think they got that's why it's injected, molded. There's a different process there. You couldn't guarantee that the quad would even be sound. Yeah, I don't know about that. He said, you know, in case you're wondering, he just said you could just maybe just 3D print a different housing. I don't know. You'd have to definitely use some. You couldn't use like TPU, definitely not, because it's part of the construction of the frame, or you know. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's definitely not too like, I don't think nobody did. What's his name put an RF meter on it? Did he even have one? Bonafide Pirate. Let's skip through real quick. I'm just curious if he even had a.
Alright, welcome to another video, and before we get started, I'd like to take a quick minute to thank all the Patreon supporters and YouTube.
I don't think he does. I just know he does the whole trip. I was drinking coffee that morning, just kind of watching it, letting it play. And I didn't know if he did at the end or not. They don't look like it. No. So he didn't, nobody's put an RF meter on it yet. So, yeah. And that's something I would like to invest in. In fact, maybe I'll buy one. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Buy one for the hell of it, just to have it. Speaking of that, I wonder who's got one. So, what I'm getting at, I might buy it. I might do it. Might pull the trigger, might get the goggles X and the 2-watt system. Might do it. So, yeah. What was the, Immersion RC was the one, right? I don't know if they still RF power meter. There it is right there. Damn. So Ready Made RC's got it for Got it for $100. I wonder if they have it now. Is it in stock? No, back order. Son of a bitch. Okay. I guarantee it's probably not in stock anywhere. Nope, back order, not in stock. Okay. What's another one? AliExpress, $777. Defiance? What? No. That's a V2. Pre-order, which means it's not available. There was one. The one just came out, didn't it? Didn't Bardwell say there was one out there? Just came out or something? Here's a, what's this here? It's 525. I mean, fuck. Wonder if I could. What about eBay? I'm sure somebody's got one on eBay or something. Anyway, I'm gonna look into it. I'm not gonna waste a whole bunch of time trying to figure that out. But anyway, Pyro has V2 in stock. Are you serious? Wow, come on. I wonder why that didn't pop up. Son of a bitch. They do. Fucking freeloads always coming through. Yeah. No shit. No shit. Alright. Okay. Alright. Anyway. So back to the camera. Yeah. 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 We'll see. Just stay tuned, and we'll see if see what happens. But I'm yeah, definitely taking it serious. I think my door just came open. Hold on a second. Yeah, my latch doesn't work right. I thought I heard it come open, and I got my air on. I've been testing this firmware and doing all this, but I've only been able to do it in like short spurts. It's been 99 degrees. It's been, today I think it hit 96. Tomorrow it's gonna be 96. It's been so fucking hot in my neighborhood, like it's crazy. In the Pittsburgh area, it's been insane, dude. So freaking hot. I haven't cut my grass in 2 weeks. It's like dead. It's died. That's how crazy the weather's been. It's fucking insane, dude. Just heat and just no rain. Very little rain. But anyway, so when it, for the testing part, I I got to go down the field. I got to set up, and then it's blazing, and my Action 2s, they don't like heat, dude. I don't know if you guys run an Action 2, whoever you are out there, you guys know the struggle with Action 2s. They don't like heat. So you got maybe 2 flights of non-stop, like, you know what I mean, before this fucker will just shut off, because it's got a real bad heating problem anyway. So yeah, it's usually I'll do 1 flight, I'll turn it off and like stick it in my bag, or like just kind of keep it in the shade or something for a while, and then I'll maybe do another flight or something like that. But run it consecutively in this heat, not unless somebody else knows something I don't know, let me know, say something. But yeah, just oh yeah, Mattio, I saw that. That's funny. I just dropped it and it landed perfectly like I was flipping a bottle. Anyway, yeah, the non-latching SD card. What is wrong with them? You know, I don't expect them to get everything right, but by God, they're trying to do something and trying to deliver something to the FPV community, and I give them my hats off, whatever. And they still have to make a buck. They have a lot of money. They got a company. They got to run a company, okay? I understand that. But how hard was it just to make sure you could, I mean, it's not that hard to put a locking mechanism in there, or like something. I mean, if anything, obviously, if you're freestyling, if you're running, I won't be running an SD card probably. I'm using it for FPV, so I don't really care. I'm not going to be recording video on freestyle, so I'm not even worried about that. I would never record onboard video because that's where your latency goes up through the roof, so I would never do that anyway. But for anyone else out there that's interested in that, I would just put like a little piece of like electrical tape over it when you got it in, just to be safe, because one little tumble and that motherfucker's going flying. And if you think you're flying or finding an SD card in the grass, you're insane. Like I agree. And the Session 6 has to compete now. Yes, the Session. Oh, speaking of Session, I can't find my fucking Session. I went looking for it the other day. I've always kept it up here. And I went looking for it because I wanted the SD card out of it, because I had a nice fresh SD card in it. And I couldn't find the fucking thing, dude. I looked for like 2 hours. I don't know if I took it to work. It's in my desk. Yeah, I don't know. I actually just thought of that because I do take my shit to work sometimes and fly at lunchtime and shit. Or fuck off or whatever. But Session 6 would have to compete with the Action 2 in terms of, I'm talking about weight, in the Super View, man. I'm sorry, but the Super View sold me. Not their Super, it's their version of the Super View, ultra wide or whatever. And some people don't like it. I can't understand how you don't like that. I don't understand it. It makes everything, when I first saw it, I didn't even know it was the Action 2. I thought it was a setting I didn't know about in GoPro. I was asking people, I'm like, how do you get your GoPro to look like that? They're like, it's not a GoPro, it's an Action 2. Because it just looks so much more like action-packed, and like just everything looks so much more like, I don't know, you know. You probably did fire, Mike. Yeah. Well, that's what I did today. I did some testing today. I have some flight footage. But I got my son through the week, so I was busy with him today, so I didn't get a chance to do anything else later. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That fucking camera just disappeared. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's behind a toolbox. Nope, I don't see it back here. Yeah, dude, I looked fucking everywhere. Fucking everywhere. Well, upstairs, but down here, like, I got a mess, I'll be honest with you. It's no secret. But I kind of know where everything's at. And it just don't make any sense. And what's weirder is I had it mounted to the 7-inch with my Brain 3D mount I got from Brain 3D or whatever. I had it mounted to that, and I took it off and I left it in the mount with the SD card. Well, the mount is up there in my cabinet. Nobody comes to my house. I'm like the governor, dude. Like, nobody ever comes to my house. Like, I got cameras, I got security. Like, you're not doing anything around here without me knowing. You know what I mean? So, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't get how I misplaced it like that. Yeah, Matty, a lot of people, yeah, if you can get away with it, man, if it doesn't bother you, more power to you, dude. I'm worried about latency is my thing. I'm talking about, recording on board and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, the Quicksilver quad, I have another Am60 on the way, by the way. I got another one that was, got the wrong one. This one, I'm not 100% sure if there's something wrong with this one. So I ordered another, among other things. I got other things coming also. So, yeah. So until I get that, also, we got to make sure these are good with the new firmware before we do anything. So, they're good. With beta play or whatever, you're good all day long. Just like I said, when you get into FedTech and KISS Ultra, there's just a few bugs we got to work. Nothing big, but yeah. So, just things I wasn't 100% comfortable with. In either were Pete, obviously, but. Actually, did I? No, I didn't load it on there yet. I got B60 on it. I don't know why I would, because that tune's property, the tune, there's a reason for the tune that I have on it with the notch filters. I don't think they would be able to. That is a harmonic issue. That is an issue with the size of the propellers and the amount of noise that is getting through at exactly 151 hertz. So that's not something that's going to go away. I highly doubt it that the new firmware would magically do something. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but by like what I know and how things work in that department, I don't see it making a difference. I mean, all I can do is just load B61 and fly the quad, and if the quad flies like shit, then I know something's wrong. Then I know to undo the notch filters and go back to whatever the heck they got. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, that's a good point. I mean, we'll see. Actually, I'll load it right now. show you guys the process here. For those that have probably never seen the process, so I don't know. Let me go to this screen here, and then that's another thing. I've been wanting to fly this motherfucker. I wanted to go up to the park, Ogleby it's called, and Ogleby Park is like, it's like our Central Park, but like it's on a mountaintop, and like it's just miles and miles of organized wilderness. It's crazy. It's one big, huge park. I mean, miles and miles, like it's crazy. And it's a perfect place to fly because I don't care where my quad goes down, I can get to it. Either via golf cart or like whatever, like horseback, via whatever, I don't know, I'm just kind of exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Let me get this ultra GUI. All right, let's connect. All right, so this is my PIDs for the 7-inch. If you guys were ever curious about that. Oh, the chat's in the way. Damn you, chat. I'll stick you right up there. All right. Anyway, that's my PIDs. And then this is like, these are my notch filters that I use between 100 and 200 because the noise was at 151. Typical noise in a 5-inch is around 250-ish. So like, yeah, that's why I had to use a static notch filter because it was a static phase delay at 151. With a static phase delay, I believe at 51 milliseconds, something like that. It was something insane, but yeah. And my set point is 40. My acceleration factor is 50, and yeah. And all that good stuff. I lopped off the filters on roll and pitch. I only left the filter on yaw because you have to. If I turned off the filter on yaw, that thing would be all over the place. So yeah, and I got all this from the black box when I logged it. Well, I could see it obviously in the DVR or the FPV feed, but you could really see it there. But anyway, let's go to FC Flasher. Let's go ahead and select remote firmware. And the latest is B61. Let's go ahead and download firmware. And let's flash firmware. Once you reconnect, boom, boom. And you have to leave it on this screen while you're flashing. If you try to deviate and go check an email or something like that, it'll stop. It won't load anymore. Oh, okay. So they got 3 harmonic filters. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll load this and I go to fly and it flies like shit or something's out of ordinary, then I will definitely have to relook or rethink the whole thing. But yeah, no biggie. Freelojo, you never answer me. What are you doing? You want to chime in? I do love this quad. You know what I love most about this quad? It's fucking analog. I love because the what the fuck OS I have on my V2 goggles, it gives me full screen. You know how like when you, if you are a V2 guy, whenever you run analog, it crops it down to like probably a 39 or 4, maybe 42 degree. Probably like probably a little bigger than 42, maybe 46, I'm not sure. But anyway, it crops it down. For some reason, I get full fucking screen on this. The whole 55 degree. It's pretty badass. And it's crystal clear. All right, so there we go. We're good. So I'm gonna pull the plug. Then I'm gonna restart it. Reconnect. And make sure everything's kosher. Yes, everything looks good. All right. Yeah, everything looks good. And I will fly this maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'm off tomorrow, so yeah. I'll fly it and we'll see how she goes. But, yeah. Let me disable my beeper here. There we go. All right. There we go. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. Anyway, on to one more subject. I'll bring Freeload Joe in because this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I like to have a hold on. Why is that doing that? Get the fuck over here. Son of a bitch. Alright. Pop out. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Freeload
I can kind of hear you.
Hold on a second. Let me get my other thing here. There he is. He's up there. You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay. Good. There you go. All right. So, the whole rotor ride thing. What's your take on it? You're honest to God take on it.
Yeah, quite frankly, the truth is, war is profitable. That's the unfortunate fact.
All right.
And
No,
I can't really say much more.
Absolutely.
I mean, I get it because I don't like it, but I've worked DoD jobs. So it's and they pay good. They pay really good. So I mean, it's
yeah. No. Listen, money is money. It's what it is.
And unfortunately, it's what makes the world turn, and that's bad too. I mean,
so
it's just
my feeling on it from the get-go. Okay, I wasn't surprised. It wasn't something that came out of left field. When I heard about it, I went, okay. I was not surprised whatsoever. I mean, they've been with Red Cat, Teal drones. They've always been within that whole thing. And I'm not defending. Listen, I want to make something clear right off the bat. I am definitely not defending Rotor Ride or anyone. I have my own stance and the way I feel about things, and that's what it is. But what I'm saying is, like, Mads Tech coming out saying that he was blacklisting them and all this other stuff. I don't know what Mads Tech has to gain or lose from this, or whatever the case. I don't know
Nothing.
what his whole
Just
approach
a moral
on that.
feeling.
It surprised me when he came out with that. And like I said, I'm not defending anyone, or whatever. I was just surprised on that. I could see making a video about it and just highlighting it and going, "Oh, that's interesting. You decide." You know what I mean? That's how I am with anything. Bardwell's response was a little weird. He kind of owned it. I kind of give him that, but at the same time, I didn't like his example of using Lumineer when Lumineer never says like for like strike drones or anything like that. They're just talking about military contracts. And another thing I want to get clear, he kept bringing up about U.S. military contracts. This ain't for what Rotor Riot's doing. It's not for the U.S. military. We don't need FPV drones to do anything. This is direct for the consumers in the said countries, okay, that need those, or said country. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little weird. So you know what I mean, like. I think it's a bigger deal. I don't think it's, like I said, I wasn't surprised when I heard about it. It's not something that caught me off guard.
No,
I wasn't blown away. I didn't just slam my shit down and go, "Son of a bitch!" You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, okay, it's Rotor Riot. Like, it's just they've been Red Cat.
Yeah.
They work with teal drones.
I mean,
Look at what Orca does. Orca, they work with military contracts. There's company that's what they work with military contracts. Okay, I think what really got everybody up in arms were the fact that they were like literally selling to Ukraine. And that's a sensitive subject in today's political environment.
so let me say something real quick on that. I don't know how many people paid attention, but if you paid attention to Rotor Riot's website a while back, they added being able to order like 5 at a time, pre-built, ready to fly.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't, no, I'm not like on it, like that, or I'm not, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I noticed it, and it started after the whole thing over there, and yeah, so I kind of, it was kind of obvious to me.
Well, okay. That's another thing, okay. When Chad Kapper went on CNN and was bragging about donating 10 drones, it was something ridiculous. I'll tell you right now. Right here. Or it was Fox Business, okay. But I think he was also on CNN. Teal delivering drones to Ukraine. There's Chad Kapper, he does an interview. This is in 2022. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah. So, people, now Bardwell made a comment on this when it happened, okay? He made fun of him for only donating, hold on. There should be a video.
It was.
It should be loading. And of course, I hate ads. I don't pay for ads. I never get to see ads. And then when I do this, now I do.
Plans, dinner plans. Yeah, just
I'll
us.
mute that until the ad's over. But anyway, just let's watch it. I've never actually watched the interview. I heard about it.
That company is helping Ukraine with their Teal drones. That's their brand name, Teal drones. The brand manager is Chad Kappa. He's in Ukraine and he joins us now. Let's figure this out one, Chad. What does the Teal drone do?
So Teal drone has a number of features, but the most usable feature that it has is thermal vision, has replaceable arms, and it's also somewhat customizable, so we can really customize it for the use of the troops.
So it's reconnaissance, right? I mean, it goes up in the air, looks over at the Russian forces
They're using
for
Mr.
reconnoitering.
Steel footage.
So how long can it stay in the air, and can it hover over a target?
I gotta catch up.
So different models have different flight times, but I know it's up to 20 minutes, over 20 minutes for different configurations.
Jesus.
Made in America?
Yes, they are.
Can you tell me how much each one would be?
Well, a package is going to be in a range between $14,000 and $20,000, depending on the particular configuration.
But the drone is reusable, I take it. You send it off, it takes a look at the Russian forces, and then comes back?
Absolutely. Drones have been very useful in this war already. I think people are seeing right now how small drones are critical in the defense. Also, yesterday I spoke to drone pilots that use drones with the mobile teams in Kiev to force the Russian convoy to disperse. They were able to use the drones for forward observation and help the artillery targets refine their accuracy.
Awesome.
Just so I can explain to our viewers, we've been watching some, I think they're your workers, celebrating a successful drone takeoff. That's what they were doing?
Actually, the footage that you're showing is from 2016 from other drones that we make. These are aerobatic drones.
One last one.
So we have a range.
Okay, one last one if I may. I am told that your drones are better than Chinese drones because the Russians can track Chinese drones, but they can't track yours. Is that accurate?
Oh
That's correct.
God.
So currently, there have been situations where the Ukrainian soldiers have launched DJI drones, and the Russians can actually use a device and software to find where it was launched and then send a missile. There's even YouTube videos that show it happening.
Great stuff. Chad Copper on the ground with the Teal drones. All good stuff. Chad, thanks very much, sir. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Good.
Anyway, there you go, folks. So that was 2022. Okay. So they've been wanting to get in there. They've been wanting to do this. They've been wanting this opportunity. Because here's why. Let me break this down real quick. America funds the Ukraine war. We write a fucking check. We send them the money. And these companies, these contractors, well, we send them money. We send them money. And these contractors get to get in on it. And I can't blame them. I mean, it's just what it is, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is, and it's a crazy world. Like I said, I'm not losing any sleep over it for damn sure. Like I'm not making a YouTube video saying that I'm blacklisting or I'm breaking down the narrative here.
It makes no difference to me. I mean,
look,
it is what it is, and it was always going to be that way. I mean, I had a neighbor. He was 80 years old, and he loved me flying my little drones around, and he would always ask all sorts of questions about what could be strapped to it. And I always prefaced it with, not legally, but
right.
And explained a few things to him. I mean, he was Navy.
Yeah.
So he was a Navy vet. And I'm Army. I was Army Reserve, so I'm a veteran as well. So I mean, it's
thank you for your service.
Man, I understand where it all comes from because it's. I guess I'm one of the few people that has a full perspective, or more of a perspective, I should say, than average.
I'm not giving,
because of my back.
I want to be clear though. I'm not giving all I'm saying is, I don't agree. I don't really disagree.
No.
It's just that I'm not going to waste any of my intellectual currency on it and worrying about it, because there is really, people are going to do what they want.
People are going to do what they're going to do to make a living.
It is what it is. It's up to us to judge them. Not judge it. What I mean is, whatever their end game is, the people will decide, and if they want to support them or not. I mean, it's so. It's just, look, I'm not for war. Never was. But I'm not totally against defending myself also, you know what I mean? So, it depends on how you feel about the politics, or, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get into politics, that's for damn sure. So it's so hard to articulate what I want to say because I don't want to get political at the same time. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that, but that's all I really wanted to say. So I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna keep building and flying my drones, and that's it.
Yep.
But
I mean, as long as I can afford it.
Yeah.
As long as I can afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope that...
I'm trying to make it expensive.
Oh, they're going to try. But they're going to beat China up.
I mean,
they're going to beat China up. Especially Republicans hate China the most. So
you know
what I mean. Like, I don't know why. Well, I know why, because Republicans. Not to get political, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to. But the only reason I said that was because I was looking at this thing earlier, and it was on the ban or whatever, on that thing that's coming up, and it was almost all Republican, and then there were some Democrats, so it's both sides.
I don't know if anyone else has noticed.
But what I did was I went.
It's just my end, but
what happened?
Mike was chopping.
Oh, mine?
Yeah, I don't know whether it was just my end.
But anyway, all I was getting at is it's no secret that, Republican or the corporations, the political side is the corporation side or whatever. That's no secret. Everyone knows that, even whatever. And the fucking, what I was, oh, fuck. Dude, I thought you went, never mind. I looked up at your screen, all I saw was black for a second. I thought you were out. I was like, where the fuck did he go? I was like, did I just fucking scare him away? Anyway, Republican, the old rule of thumb was that when I was growing up, was Republicans were for corporations and Democrats were for working blue collar. But that's actually made a flip in recent years. Now it's all the blue collar are for fucking Republican, and it's weird. It's a weird flip, is what I was getting at.
Well,
but
it keeps flipping back and forth. It really does.
Yeah, it does. Well, look, Lincoln that was a Republican Party, and then they accused, and then as time goes on, let's not go. Let's not even go political. I was trying to make a point without getting too political, and I kept digging myself a hole, and I kept trying to back out. So, Anyway, we'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. But anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, you guys all know what I'm trying to say, whatever. But anyway.
Yeah, no, it hit 98 out here today.
Dude, it's been fucking insane, dude. It's been insane around here. You're out west, so that's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Usually you guys always have that moisture and that wet shit coming through there because that's just where the jet stream comes in.
It's like, it's been like 98 and like 89% humidity.
Dude, we're always, dude, we're like,
typically
we're like tropical here, right? This whole summer, since June, I'm going to say June 9th, it's been like Arizona weather. Dry as fuck, no humidity, and just blazing sun. My grass hasn't grown, dude. I haven't cut my grass in over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In the summertime, every summer, I cut my grass once a week, sometimes twice. I'm not even kidding you. I haven't touched it in 3 weeks, I think. That's fucking insane.
No humidity, no moisture coming down.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Matty O, perfect. That's what I want. Listen, that's exactly what I want to see because it's up to the people to decide. I'm not taking sides. I'm not agreeing with anybody. I'm just saying it is what it is. There ain't much I can do. And listen, I won't support it either. I will not support it. I won't. That is my stance. I forgot to finish up on that. I was going to make that point. I don't support it. But the thing is, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen, and that's what they're going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I bought a bunch of their Send It socks. They were really comfortable, but I bought them before Russia attacked Ukraine.
At least you got good socks out of it.
Oh yeah, they were good they lasted a couple of years. I was rather impressed. I wore them to work and everything. They were nice and soft.
Show me, like, what they look like. Can you?
Oh, okay. So they had a red stripe on one side. They had about a 1-inch red stripe on one side, little black outlines on it, and in white lettering it said "Send It" down the side.
And by the way,
there were some bespoke socks, and they were just really comfortable.
By the way, if I catch myself, if I'm in a predicament where I need a flight controller, and the only place that has it is Rotor Riot, I'm probably going to buy it.
It's close for you.
What? No, I mean, I'm being a dick, but yeah, at the same time, I'm not all about like the boycotting thing. Like, I mean, and what I mean is. I am and I ain't. I am, but I'm not. But what I mean, I'm not going to be like proactive in it. I'm not going to like be like, like I'm going to let everyone else make that decision. I don't want to be out there.
It's just a conversation piece.
Driving an opinion or anything. Okay, high quality, ready to wait. Oh, that's not them. I'm looking for the Send It socks. But
yeah, they're not on there anymore. They're not on there anymore.
I just wanted to see them.
Yeah, they were sold out
I just wanted
last
to see
time I went to buy them. That was, what was it? That was 2021? Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I
just want to say one more thing before I end this whole conversation. I'm done with it. All right. I did not like Bardwell's response. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was a weak, half-hearted. I mean, he did hold firm and he owned it. I did respect that. But when he tried to like dig up dirt on other companies and he was trying to like just like put out like, it kind of turned me off a little bit.
It doesn't make a difference.
But yeah, that's you know. But that was kind of the whole point I was mentioning. That was the reason I was even bringing it up, because when like people were attacking him, I don't agree with that. Like about you have to make a statement and you have to do this. Really, his silence says it all. So you don't have to like if he doesn't have to do shit. But you know, yeah, he is a figure, you know, an important figure, I guess. But that's up to him. If he wants to uphold that and deliver some kind of statement, then that's up to him.
He's a contract. He's technically I would call it a contracted cast member. He only goes on certain ones.
Let's go down conspiracy road. You want to go down this conspiracy road? So he goes to Ukraine to train.
I can dive
he goes to Ukraine to train these guys. That's why he's been taking so much time off. And that's why he's been defending it. No, that's what's happening. That's breaking news. Bardwell has been going to Ukraine to train these fighters to fly to.
Nah.
Obviously.
But I wouldn't be surprised
but
if
I've seen
he's training pilots like that. But that's beside the point. That's just me saying.
Number one.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Number one, like I've seen them comments, right? Number one, you can't say, what's the saying? How's the saying go?
You can't have the cake and eat it too?
No, the famous saying. Oh, fuck. Training day. It's in training day. Fuck. I'm lost. I can't remember it.
I don't remember enough about that movie.
Anyway, it's the only good point in that whole fucking movie. Really. I mean, it's a good movie, but it's the only really good one. But anyway, without evidence, that you ain't got nothing. So we can speculate all day. We can speculate all day whether Bardwell was going overseas and training these guys. We can say whatever the fuck we want. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you don't have the evidence, you don't have shit. It's only speculation. So unless he comes up and goes, yes, I was, then or there's somebody that's got fucking footage or something. Now, something he said at the end of his stream. He said, in that particular stream I'm talking about, he said, now, I know people that are on the front lines. I'm really good friends with them and this and that. And it caught me a little off guard. I was like, okay, he got a little deep there. And he was like, and he goes, and I support what they're doing. So I kind of felt like he was laying the foundation to being able to go, okay, so what I did, whatever. But
later on.
That's all conspiracy.
Much later on.
Yeah.
Much later on.
But anyway, that's all.
I get exactly what he did there, and I'm going to go into it because I understand because I've had to do that. So,
if he came out and was like, that's what I've been doing, go fuck yourself, motherfuckers! I'd be like, all right, man.
He's like, okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he is, but
look,
it wouldn't
I
surprise
appreciate.
me. So,
honesty goes a long way with me. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. With that, I'm good with that. We'll get back to FPV. Our normal scheduled, or what do they call it, regular scheduled content.
ESC. Actually, I wanted to talk about that frame you were showing.
Yes.
What was I going to say?
It's right here.
that piece in the front is injection molded nylon. The one that looks like an Apex.
Right. Well.
Yeah.
That's
injection molded nylon.
Yes.
So you could, if you could print nylon, you could potentially print one.
You can print nylon, but I heard nylon's messy and it's fucking.
You gotta have a hardened nozzle.
Yeah.
Which means either stainless steel or a hardened steel nozzle, or even a ruby tip. But ruby tips are like $50.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, I had what I had. Yeah. Oh no, I had the gun, or what the fuck was that? Not magnesium. What was it? No, it wasn't magnesium. What was the tip I had that was like extra hot tip? This one right here. That's right there, right in front of me.
It's hardened steel.
Hardened steel.
As long as it's not brass. Brass are soft.
Yeah.
The brass ones are soft tip. They're for PLA.
It's the hardened steel. It's right here.
I really should get some hardened steel ones for mine. But
that's the hardened steel tip right there.
TPU is pretty rough on brass tips too. I notice it over time. I gotta replace mine at least once a year.
Right.
At a bare minimum, I gotta replace it once a year. But
Bad for Life says, he made a couple slip-ups that make it seem he's training true. Well, listen, I actually recorded I did a screen record on my phone, and I recorded some stuff that he was saying, because I analyze everything. I can't help it. I'm a methodical motherfucker, dude. My job is to analyze people. Like, that is literally my job, is to see if a guy is up to snuff, okay? That's what I do. I can walk into a room, I can shake your hand, and literally 3 seconds into the conversation, not 3, 10 seconds into the conversation, I already know what kind of person you are. Like, not every time, but you know what I'm saying. Unless you're really good at what you do, then no, but you know what I mean. Rabble Router works. I'm sorry, bud. You slipped in there. I didn't even see you. How you doing, my friend?
Good.
I was just about to talk about Quicksilver. But anyway, on to this, just real quick. Let's wrap what we were talking about on this frame. You were saying...
Yeah, you could potentially do a redesign with a 45 and print it.
You could, but look. Here's the thing. This is what I'm concerned about. Why can't I get... Wait a minute. This is what ticks me off. Where's all the photos? That pisses me off. Where's the fucking photos at?
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, okay. Just a different mouse. Okay. So you got the mouse.
Alright, so you gotta go to the...
Let's go back to here. I want to see... Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Bam. Alright. So... Let's go to here. All right, you see here? Now, there is metal standoffs in there, right? Built in there?
And that's, yeah, it goes through it.
How are you going to get, I mean, they going to release like the CAD for it, or you know what I mean, the STL, or I mean, how are you going to get that?
Maybe they have a download section on there.
I don't know. Like in spare parts,
go back up and click on accessories. Click on accessories.
Let's get out of here real quick and see. Okay, I don't see nothing there.
I see accessories over there.
Accessories.
So that's spare parts.
No, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna do that. No, that's a tough one because you gotta be able. I guess if you really wanted, I don't know. I guess if you really wanted to, you could put 2 standoffs in here. Oh man, that would just be dumb. There ain't nothing. That's a tough one.
Well, click on the 3 canopies there. We'll call them canopies.
Yeah, that's just that's the different cameras. And here's what's killer to me. So they give you these inserts, okay? So the insert only has the holes you need for the camera, okay? In that angle, okay? Now let's look at the other inserts. Here are the inserts, look. You got one hole, okay, where you can put the camera in, but then when you jack that camera up, dude, the max you're gonna get in that, by like looking 30. At the canopy, is 30, maybe. Okay, by looking at this here, okay, maybe. Okay, but here, even if you accomplish close to what you want, 35, close, okay? Yeah. Here's where you have a problem. Your action camera has to be the same degree. It has to be. Because every roll, you know what I mean, it's not gonna look right. It's not gonna look right. Bottom line.
Yeah.
So, and there's no around that, dude. It's there. You lock it in, and it's there. That's it. That's your position. I just don't understand why they did that. That kills me. It kills me. It really bugs me.
There's a lot of people that fly at between 25 and 30 degrees. There's a lot of people that fly at 25 degrees.
Oh, bad for life. That's my thing with the Apex, dude. I love my fucking skids. My injection molded skids. You can't beat them, dude. I waited. Look, these are. I got some old ones laying around all over the place. Here's a chin. Look at this chin, and this is an old chin, dude. This is fucking. This came off my first one. My first Apex. Check this motherfucker out. That bitch is hit. But that's good quality injection molded right there, buddy. But yeah, you can't beat your injection molded skids or any kind of armor. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
What I was getting at, this is the Quicksilver quad. It's going, right now it's BL Heli 32, and it's going Quicksilver this week. So.
I mean, Am32?
Yeah, thank you. That's why you're here, buddy. That's why you're here. But anyway, it's going Am32 this week, but it's DSHOT 600, so I'm not going to have the issues I'm having with the other, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
It could be fun then.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. I just wanted. I think it's gonna fly amazing because Quicksilver just loves everything.
Oh,
dude,
well.
it's just happy all the time. Like Quicksilver's never angry. Like you throw Quicksilver on the. If you have a quad that you could never tune or ever tune, throw Quicksilver on. I guarantee that motherfucker will be happy. Guarantee it, dude. Guarantee it.
See what the actual target name of that Darwin one is. I don't like the way that frame sounds when flying it. It rings. It's weird.
Oh yeah. I remember you were talking about that.
Yeah. It's got a weird ring to it when it's flying. I don't like it. That and one of the motors needs replaced anyways because the bearings are dry in it from right out of the box.
Wow.
It was in plastic wrap and everything.
Right.
So it's just the bearings were rough in manufacturing.
Oh shit, check this out. Fucking off axis. Off axis. Go schizo with your drone, schizo FPV your world. He's having schizo on tonight? Is he serious?
Oh, cool.
Check this out. This is tonight, so yeah. Oh fuck, I'm about to end the stream. Anyway, yeah, I guess who is Schizo? I guess I haven't talked to him, but yeah, in 18 minutes, man. So make sure you head over there, guys. And fucking yeah, absolutely. I will definitely be tuning in for that because I'm a big Schizo fan.
Floating around somewhere.
Schizo props. Yeah. He was a Truex guy. He liked his Truex. You know what I mean? Some people just like their Truex. And you know, his flying style, I watched his old videos where he'd be in the trees and stuff. He had that crazy flying style that like he'd be like looking up at the trees and spinning around and doing all that crazy shit. Yeah, he had a definitely unique flying style. I remember because I would go on like a thing where I would pick a pilot. This is when I first got into FPV, and I would like watch every single one of their videos. I did it with Tom Smith, Schizo, Mr. Steele, Bot Grinder. I would start literally at the beginning, and I'd watch every single one of their fucking videos. Like, you know what I mean? That's how you learn shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, so let me pull something up here real quick.
What? I'm on a stream still. Well, bring me wet napkin with it. I'll introduce Tiny Whoop.
What's Tiny Whoop?
A little kitten my wife rescued.
And you call it Tiny Whoop. All right. That's nice. I like that.
Yep. Well, it's funny because my wife rescued it from under some stuff on a porch and got it back over to where it should have been for her mom. And then I've been going out and making sure she's okay. And
that's cool.
She's gotten old enough where I give her a little bit of a treat every day, so that when she's old enough, she'll move in.
Yeah.
I'll have 6 little dogs and 2 cats. It'll be fun.
Why is my that's fucking weird.
Oh, looks like she's taking care of her though. She's a cute little thing.
What the fuck is going on right now?
I don't know.
What? No, my Discord just logged me out for some fucking reason.
Uh-oh. It doesn't end the call. Doesn't look like it did. Well, bring her here.
Oh, you know why I think it's doing that?
Bring her here.
I think I know why it's doing that. Hold on. Because I think I got too many up.
Oh, you clapped.
What happened?
Give me just a second.
Dude, this is so weird. Why is it logging me out of everything? Wonder if am I able to... Are you still there? Okay, you're still there. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and play. There's a couple people uploaded some videos to the live stream edits.
You noticed that throughout the week here.
What's that?
So I noticed that throughout the week here that
Yeah,
people had uploaded some
there's
videos.
a couple. But I always gotta play 'em, you know. Gotta do what I gotta do here. Let me go to that screen. I'm trying to remember which one.
This is a little tiny whoop.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh.
She's got a little orange and gray to her, so she's gonna be a cute little thing.
Oh, little tyke. You little scamp.
Yeah, she's a little tiny whoop.
Little
girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like camera.
That's what's up.
Oh, did you see yourself over there? There you are around the screen.
I'm all about
They're
animals.
famous now.
Well, kittens and cats and dogs, whatever. All right, let me get. There's only a couple, so we'll play them out. Here we go. This is 8-bit.
I gotta give her back though. She's still pretty young.
We don't talk about the avocado.
She's I think about 5.5 weeks maybe. But yeah.
This is avocado. We don't talk about the avocado. You know, I asked him in that interview, what's the avocado stand for, or why the avocado? He goes, you can't talk about that pretty much. Tearing it up at a skate park. All right, 8-bit. This is 8-bit FPV, obviously. You guys can see that. Looks like there's some fireworks going off. Yeah. So this is the 4th, probably. That's pretty cool. Hold up. Sorry, guys.
But it's much more to me than that. It's the bricks of a nation. It's that constant vibration, you know, that the kind that pulls your heart out of your chest. You know? The thing about deep is, it's not a genre that separates, you know. It's not that thing that instigates hate. It's more of a love, and we can all come together, and no matter what the weather, it would just wrap itself around us and keep us warm, you know. The thing about deep is, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, or yellow, or brown, as long as you come to get down, as long as you come in peace, so the peace can come through you and pass right on through. Making sure everybody in this place can get a taste, you know, of what it feels like to be truly free. And don't take it from me. Just look at the look on everybody's faces. It's almost as if they've been delivered from a cold, dark place. And just now, for the first time, feeling the warmness of the light. The elements of life. The thing about people. The thing about people is
8-bit FPV.
the thing about people. The thing about people is
8-bit's a nut. I like him. He's cool.
the thing about people. The thing about people is
That's a compliment, by the way. My nickname was Egg Nut. So when you call somebody a nut in my neighborhood, that's a good thing, actually. I had more nicknames than anybody in my neighborhood. Al Mac, Egg Nut. What was in a bunch of them, dude. Mac Attack. Mouse was like an old one because I was real quick with my hands or whatever. The dumb one, but whatever. That's too loud.
It didn't seem like
about
No, one is not too loud. Yeah, it looks like he's just having fun on the 4th of July, man. You got the fireworks going on. Tearing it up at a skate park.
the thing about people.
When in 2021, I had my first quad still. I had that quad forever, and I had that quad up until like end of 2022. It was a how was it? I can't remember what the fuck. No, yeah, it was the Tyra 119. Yeah, quad forever. Anyway, 4th of July fireworks. I went down to my downtown, whatever, and fucking. We have Garibaldi, I think it's called. You know, the big ones, the ones that do New York City and all that, Pittsburgh and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I went up and fucking did a fucking punch out. Went up, come back down. It got too dark when I got down to the bottom, and I just disarmed and I landed in the bushes.
Oh.
I think that video is on there, unlisted somewhere. We might try to look it up. If it's still on my channel. Yeah. All right, folks. That was 8-bit FPV in the house. Next up is Koala FPV. This is him ripping it up. It's called Bird Bridge, Kiss Ultra V2. Here we go. He's always got good music and shit, man. Oh, too good.
From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. It goes 1 for the cannabis, and 2 for your Dianetics, 3 for the reasoning, and 4 for those that try to get it, 5 for your love, and 6 for the stress, and 7 for the day that I climbed into this mess. From a head full of pressure, rest senses that I made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade. God help me and caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. I'm catching ulcers from the childproof lighters and all of these fine-tooth fighters that keep the wires in my head tighter. I'm tired out by the distances achieved, walking in my sleep. Thoughts got shifted since the high, got a tad too deep. Asked dad to keep cool. I call him back soon as I resume normal and get out of this bathroom. And call management to seek some reimbursement for the nerve endings that burnt from the first hits. From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. Head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. So fuck needles, fuck smoke, fuck lines that make the sinus choke. Fuck chases, trails, fuck waves and rails. Fuck hangovers, fuck hallucinations, regurgitations, mandatory sentences, and you wait, trace and blind my insight and dull the common sense. Give me inhibition, kill the superstition and the confidence. Built a tolerance, now it's more that I consume, and when it pours up my room, the world's whores will croon in unison. Unify the eulogy. Autopsy pages read euthanasia, i.e. irony. Well, here I be within a pool of my drool, sedated, windows dilated, comatose, life overdose. Tell Jacob Miles, keep it wild style. I promise I'll smile and check the floor. God's got nice towel. Tell Jacob Miles, keep that shit wild style, and I'll smile and check the floor. God's got nice towel. From a head full of pressure as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me change. Caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. From a head full of pressure as the sense that I clutched. I made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. And I got touched by a hazy shade of God, helped me and caught a rush on the floor from the life in my veins. Head pressure, senses, clutch, date, divinity, wouldn't fuck, touched, hazy, God, change, rush, floor, life. Senses, clutch, date, divinity, wouldn't fuck, touched, hazy, God, change,
All right, man. There you go. There's a couple videos there in the Discord. All right, guys. I'm going to call it. Listen, head on over to Op Access. I'll be in the chat. And, you know, I got to freaking take care of the son, get him down for the night. And, yeah.
I got to go eat dinner.
Yeah, eat dinner. There you go. Anyway. All right, guys. I will be back next week. Listen, I'm up for like a thing at work. So just giving you a heads up. Maybe next month. I might have to stream every bi-weekly. I might. So, yeah, we don't know yet, but it depends. But just giving you guys a heads up. But anyway, next week, I will just stay on the Discord. Let me make sure. Let me get the link here, whatever. If you're not a member of the Discord, be a member or whatever. Get in there and
you can join.
Boom. There it is. Get in Discord. Keep track of it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be next week. I'm gonna do a giveaway. It's gonna be some stuff. So I will see you all there. Head on over to Off Access, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Take it easy.
Seduction never before felt until now. Who else stimulates your inner scenery other than myself? Flat bro, I take pen in hand and compose scroll. Lustrous Caesar, fine depth erect thorough with humble impact and absolute masterpiece unfolds. Smoke coats to chalice, city veins are at post. Shockwave, I select an effortless wordplay of universal light, defining style in mind, just the way nature intended, dependent upon no one. An authentic essence is captured during performance. A surefire hit, I'm taking you there within. Street yoga advanced, but with the trap has been set. Time to shrines, we do offer replenishment, but it's you who must conform and take heed of messages appropriately complex and exempt. I'll leave ends with something truly amazing. Tai G, now recess.
Mesmerize, mesmerizing. Mesmerize, 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 mesmerizing.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, y'all? The H's keeping you in tune. Similar to Gilligan, my crew stay island maroon. Innovator of the speech, linguistic monsoon. Enter the synagogue, invisible platoon. Refine the mental state, consolidate the good. Eliminate the negative from suburb to hood. Watch MCs burn to ash like mosquito pump. My rhyme reflect my years like the rings inside a tree trunk. Hard to remove my impression, impermanent ink. Stay connected with the source by an unseen link. Perfect flex, twist you up so that you laid out flat. Some feel insignificant as the tiniest gnat. The double I, opposite of that we triple XL. Size 1 said it's time to release the projectile. Designated vibe prescribers, they keeping you drunk. Like laborer with no deodorant, we bringing that fun. Lyrically concrete, uniquely freak the beat. Elevate your mind to altitudes and mountain peaks. These moments rare, like watching a star fall from the sky. Wealth it simply helps, so watch where your priorities lie.
Mesmerizing. State of the art.
my thing. Do what? Got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how. Do my thing. Do what? Got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. Do what? Got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. Do what? Got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. Do what? Got the mic high.
Fucking with me is like many doses of ill cirrhosis. My killer's closest, the killing foes with the will of Moses.
Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. What? We got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. What? We got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. What? We got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. What? We got the mic high. Let me show you exactly how we do my thing. What? We got the mic high. Let me show you.
compensation, making hits, I do it fluid. When liquid spits, I twist Viper optics. Dopest compensation, making hits. So why you practice? Cause you can practice looking through. My stilo is on point like a dart, so don't start, or you'll get rolled like I'm playing CeeLo, or hung like some march straight at your heart. It's where I'm aiming at, and you're claiming that you're better than the veteran, but you're mistaken, black. I'm taking back what you took. My style is exquisite. You're open like a book when I visit, so pay attention to who is it. It's the subliminal crook, leaving opponents dazed with amazement. And if you take a step, you hit the pavement, steady asking where the blaze went. But you can't see, your vision's blurred. And if you try to talk, you speak slurred. Word, I leave MCs at a standstill, cause the man can kill. I drop soul sentences like an anvil.
I'm here, nigga. Bix.
Now, don't try to stand next to me, cause I'm the nigga that came here to see. Ain't nothing around here for free, and I'm here to let these motherfuckers know that I'll do anything for the dough. A felon ain't walking out the front door. Ain't a motherfucker I gotta change for. Therefore, I'ma be this way until I go. Yeah. I guess who walk around with diamond chains and rings on them. A pair of throwback Jordans with the wings on them. With all this talking, I'm guessing they got them things on them. Cause if not, millies and 40 cows a ring on them. I know you can't get in the bottom, leave the city quick. Niggas bleed just like us, I'm on that Biggie shit. First of all, I'm supposed to have them coast to coast. And your niggas know you see these garbage. Yeah, they shooting, but they missing. Spraying up the wall like graffiti artists. Some niggas buy the bootlegs, but go and cop the real shit, cause the fans love us. I'm nicer than grandmothers. I wake up, get dressed, put on my tan butters. It's been this way since Pumas and Superman covers. An ice pick or do you live a harm? And have you screaming in the back of the club louder than Little John. Don't try to stand next to me, cause I'm the nigga that came here to see. Ain't nothing around here for free, and I'm here to let these motherfuckers know that I'll do anything for the dough. A felon ain't walking out the front door. Ain't a motherfucker I gotta change for. Therefore, I'ma be this way until I